Hello and welcome to the new video. In today's video, I will be walking you through the best TV series which came in 2021. So stay tuned for the best TV series reviews, recaps, and updates. Starting with the first and very famous one which got all of our attention. Without any doubt, it's Squid Game. This Korean drama series can be streamed on Netflix, and first season it is just awesome. The story goes like several players from a city get a strange invitation to compete in this game with a very tempting price along with some deadly mistakes. The games take place in a remote location which is very unknown and kept secret. The KEM is coordinated by several people wearing face masks, which makes it very difficult to identify and recognize each one of them. The game takes place in different rounds, and people who lose are eliminated from the game just by shooting them. This strange and interesting at the same time Korean drama is totally new concept which was liked by the audience, and hence season 2 for the series is already confirmed. So go watch now. The series has also got a great ending where the story unfolds and we get to know who is the lead behind managing this and creating such a strange game. Just to keep you away from spoilers, we won't be disclosing the exact ending, but for sure the best one in the game. And you might be very interested to see which player wins the millions of dollars and what they do with that money. That's all for the first one, let's move on to the second. This is the series on Hulu called 9 Perfect Strangers. Explained in brief, this is a story of perfectly strange people who arrived at this so-called Tranquillium house, which looked like a spa or a retreat resort. And of course, they're all here because they heard about the strange house out of nowhere where they get the new life and help them to stay away from the worries and tensions they have in their busy life. The owner of the resort is the lead character, which is played by very talented Nicole Kidman. Full story starts in very interesting way where each one of the stranger arrives through various modes and enters the resort. Very first, they are served with a specialized drink which is created keeping in mind the mental and physical condition of each one of them. In beginning, everyone seems to be happy, but as soon as they move ahead with activities and tasks, they begin to realize they're being drugged for good reasons, but it creates panic situation and the mental state of few of the strangers goes out of control. The series was a big hit on Hulu, but unfortunately as it was a short series, there won't be a season 2 at least per the sources. This one is great for someone who loves to watch fictional sci-fi or maybe some kind of horror series. The series gets annoying and pathetic in the end, and we just can't help but think it was always, but believe me, the last episode of the series will change all your perspective and make you believe into thinking this is how real life goes. This can be streamed on Hulu, so go watch now. To move on, the third we have Chucky, the shit scary doll. Although Chucky has been around since years, the TV show for Chucky is the first time. And this TV series got popular in no time with the great script, great actors, and of course the doll. It has also been confirmed that the series will be having season 2 soon, hopefully around the next Halloween, exactly as the same time the first one came in. Most of you may be familiar with Chucky since it has already got many movies, and almost all of the characters in the films are very popular. But to be honest, the TV show exceeded our expectations and we just can't wait more for the second one to come in. If you guys need to watch Chucky, go watch it on Peacock, it is streaming now. Season 1 of Chucky started with a very obvious script of Chucky, the possessed doll, trying to enter into someone's body and killing people around. It will leave it all up to you and watch it with all excitement and make sure not to disclose any spoilers, so guys just go and watch it. It is worth it and you won't regret it for sure. The fourth one on the list is Invasion by Apple TV. So guys, this is like a must-watch series. It's fantasy sci-fi drama series with blood which goes like this. Earth is visited by extraterrestrial species more like aliens, and human existence after all is on stake as the story unfolds when 5 ordinary people across the globe try to access and study this invasion to make sure the least harm is made. The series is pure war between aliens and humans for existence, and since this is produced by Apple TV, it is at its best quality. Say the script, VFX, and scenes, and absolutely everything. After all, Apple TV is improving their game at this, and indeed they are doing good. Especially in 2021, Apple TV has gotten great openings, and it shows ABC, Invasion, Foundation, and many more. We hope you're liking this and hence remind you to make sure to subscribe not to miss any further content from us. The next one is the list. The next one on the list is a recent blockbuster, The Wheel of Time from Amazon Prime. This historic drama series, just like Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, written by American author Robert Jordan along with Brandon Sanderson and inspired by high fantasy novel series by Robert. The Wheel of Time was the most anticipated series in 2021. And yeah, with Amazon branding, it was expected to have a huge opening for episode 1. But let me assure you, the series will just hold you once you start binge watching it. It's worth it and justifies its hype. As of the date of filming this video, the series has not yet come to an end, and hence we will be avoiding discussing plot and spoilers. But yeah, you can start watching it now. Go now, it's streaming on Amazon Prime. This is where the top 5 series we listed for you to watch. In case you've had a busy 2021, we got your work easier. Just browse and binge. Now I'm sure you guys must have been waiting to have us list more series in this list, so don't worry, we are not done yet. We are gonna rank more series for you, which I bet you would love to watch. So binge watching a boring or say poorly narrated show is not a chance here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another video. Thank you for watching. Next on the list is Money Heist Season 5. Guys, I request you to go watch the series from the very beginning if you like suspense, thriller, and drama. The series has got it all, with the lead character Professor guiding his mates to carry out some of the biggest and most impossible robberies in the world and channeling the government at every single step. Right from robbing a bank and printing currency to melting gold and flushing it through sewage pipes. Many characters from this series have their own fan base and followings, notably Berlin the Mastermind, Tokyo the Charmer, Rio, Moscow, Nairobi, the Pure Soul, and many more. The series unfolds as every season happens, but the last season ending got all of us heartfelt and it just made me cry. It's so good with proper justification to heists and more or less we can say a happy ending. Next on the list is WandaVision by Marvel and Disney+. In this short series, we get to see Marvel superheroes Wanda and Vision guiding and protecting their territories from human habitation, and how Wanda keeps everyone under an impression that there is no outside world, just when one fine day a drone enters their area and its story unfolds as how the interaction between two worlds happen. It has got a great ending and also a lot of new characters which can be linked with old Marvel films and shows. With great support and a viewer base to the show, Marvel came up with 2 more TV shows in 2021, namely The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which we all know from the very famous Marvel comic universe. Unlike the film, we can see both Falcon and the Winter Soldier working together on saving planet Earth. The show has got a great action and some storyline which puts light on how the origin of both the superheroes was. Also, it offers tribute to our very beloved Captain America, and we do see new Captain America as well. I'm not kidding. If this makes you excited, I urge you to go watch it now. And as of filming this video, we have one more Marvel series ongoing called Hawkeye. To be frank, it has not gained expected viewership, but as the show progresses, it can pump up for sure, because everything is possible in MCU. I won't be giving out any spoilers or storyline here since it's ongoing, so better why not you go and have a look yourself. Next on our list is The Last Man from Hulu. This series has got a great start when we see every male in the world start dying all of a sudden with some strange breathing disease. And there's only one male left who happens to be the son of newly announced President of United States of America, just because he was the first in line female nomination. After all, male along with standing president die. In this havoc, special agent is given responsibility to take president's son to the safe place. Series of events happen later which are full of action. This can be good watch for short binge plans. Next on the list is Selena Gomez star Only Murders in the Building. This Hulu series gained a lot of attention initially due to Selena Gomez, but later on caught everyone else's attention due to a great storyline and plot. Looking at this, we can assure you that Hulu is taking this game seriously, especially when our top 10 list has 3 series from Hulu originals. Only Murder the Building is suspense thriller story featuring murder mystery. It's a must-watch for suspense lovers. Next on the list is The Underground Railroad by Amazon Prime. Adaptation of Colson Whitehead's novel, this breathtaking cinematography composition is story of slaves trying to escape through hidden tunnels, safe houses in the mid-1800s. This is a fictional story with great piece of acting and drama put together. Next one is Succession on HBO. Succession follows the Roy family, owners of media conglomerate Waystar Roy Co. The family patriarch Logan Roy has experienced a decline in health. His 4 children remove oldest son Connor, power-hungry Kendall, irrelevant Roman, and politically savvy Shiv, all with varying degrees of connections to the company, begin to prepare for a future without their father, and each begins vying for prominence within the company. It shows real-world happenings when all of the successors try to take control over the company, and the story depicts their daily life activities and efforts they put in to say it be fair or not. After all, everything is fair in love, war, and money. Then we have Reservation Dogs by FX on Hulu. Reservation Dogs is an American teen comedy drama television series made by Sterling Harjo and Taika Waititi for FX Productions. It is a notable first in that it features all creative writers and directors, along with an almost entirely indigenous North American cast and production team. It is also the first series to be filmed entirely in Oklahoma. The series premiered on FX on Hulu on August 9th, 2021. In September, the series was renewed for a second season, and we just can't wait until the second season comes in. Upcoming on the list is Ozark on Netflix. This one crime thriller series featuring drug landlord and one common man who gets caught up in all this nuisance because of his partner, and now he has a responsibility to take care of his family and also repay the debt his partner got on him due to a failed deal. The story is filmed in Ozark's forest and revolves around how the family lead shifts his family and sets up new ventures in Ozark to arrange funds and clear all the black money to make it into white. The story is full of suspense, boldness, and action. We have news for a new season renewal as well, so you guys won't be disappointed. This is gonna go longer. Next one on the list is White Lotus. Filmed in Hawaii, this sitcom has got 6 episodes which throws the light on lives of staff and guests at a tropical resort in Hawaii. All the people who come here to rejuvenate and relax, the story seems to be too good to begin with, but slowly the dark complexity in all of them comes into picture as the story unfolds. This one perfect bundle of comedy and thriller. Next one is For All Mankind by Apple TV+. More a fictional but historic series featuring story of what would happen if the global space race would have never ended, the landing on moon, extraterrestrial expeditions, and much more, which might be promising and beautifully thought over to make it look so realistic and interesting. This one is a good series for all generations and family series which can be a brainstormer and thought-provoking. Next, Evil Streaming on Paramount+. Naturally, this year's best broadcast series was a show that couldn't survive on broadcast TV. The move from CBS to Paramount Plus gave creators Robert and Michelle King more breathing room and more opportunities to freak viewers out with the rare horror series that's actually reliably scary and disturbing. The bizarre pleasures of the second season included an almost dialogue-free episode at a monastery, Michael Emerson and Andrea Martin going head-to-head in a spiritual duel, and even more of the glorious overlapping dialogue with Kristen's, who is the delightful Katya Herber's kids. There was a window in the late summer when between evil and the good fight, the Kings were steering the 2 best TV shows, and we strongly recommend you go and watch this one. Next is The Great on Hulu. It's tempting to view Tony McNamara's ahistorical Hulu comedy as a two-hander emphasizing Nicholas Holt's ability to utter the most horrible of sentiments with a wicked grin and Elle Fanning's increasingly magnetic reactions to the alien Russian world around Catherine the Great. The second season, though, offered more room for supporting players, including Adam Godley, Phoebe Fox, Belinda Bromelow, Charity Wakefield, and guest star Gillian Anderson. Last one on our list is Anna. You probably haven't heard of Niccolo's Aminati's 6-episode Italian drama, or even of AMC Plus as a streaming service. Anna is a backdrop of a world where all the grown-ups were killed by a deadly virus. but the show's Sicilian set magical realism has lingered in my mind. Sometimes nightmarish, occasionally heartbreakingly beautiful, and always anchored by a cast of perfectly selected young newcomers led by Julia Dragotto. Anna manages to be hard to watch and be hypnotic at the same time. This drama series is so good that even though it's last on our list, we surely recommend you giving it a try. So guys, that's all for now. Catch you in the next video, and do let us know if we're missing any good shows from 2021, which should have had its spot on our list. Thank you for watching, hit like on the video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video.